Just a quick side note here. I'm starting to really look at the way things are explained by people and the way things are written in the Bible in languages. And I'm starting to really realize that the problem with all the confusion is a lack of having one meaning for one word, or having to lump a bunch of different things that you're trying to describe into one saying or one scripture, one word. I think we have a lot of problems with our language because we've created these intricately difficult languages, especially English being the most, in my opinion, the most difficult and intricate. But then we create slang, and then we create, our own words that later on get put in the dictionary. And we even create, I know this is an offshoot of slang, but we also create new meanings for words. Like, the word sick used to mean like you throw up, you're sick, you're not feeling good. Now it's, that pair of shoes is sick. Or, you know, oh, dude, you're just being sick, and that person's not like throwing up. They're just like, being impossible to deal with, or being frustrating, or, talking about like picking their nose or something. And, that's just three meanings for the word sick. I mean, if you look at all these different words that, through the last 100 years, the way we speak is just really, really been deteriorating. And, it's like we're in a fallen time. Our languages are doing the same thing. Our languages are deteriorating. And we think that they're getting better and they're smarter and they're more advanced, but really they're just getting more difficult to understand. And it's caused an extremely large disconnect between people, what they're saying and what they mean, and what other people are hearing. So that's something I just needed to get out really quick, because it's extremely important that we have compassion for other people, how they say things, what they're saying. And especially with texting, you know, um, I had a friend that, I don't hear from anymore. She's kind of up and disappeared, and I'm still wondering if it's something that I texted her. Um, and I started to think about what she was texting to me, and I don't know if it was something that was really, she was being serious, because usually me and her would text back and forth and joke about silly things, and I thought that maybe she was, being facetious, and maybe she was being serious. So I'm just praying to God that she's okay. But she deleted all her contact information. She deleted all her social media and everything. So I have no way to get a hold of her. So, I mean, instead of telling everybody to be careful what they say and be careful how they say it, maybe we need to, just say what we mean and mean what we say, but focus on our own, like how we look at what other people are saying, and ask questions like, okay, do you mean by this? Do you mean by sick? And maybe help educate other people, not in a rude, I'm smarter than you, I'm more, uh, vocally and, linguistically, you know, like superior to you. Think about ways to say, just, you might almost think that you're sounding stupid by asking, but just ask them what they mean by it. And if they look at you with an eyebrow raised, just be like, no, because I just don't want to misunderstand you. And I know that this is the slang, but I've misunderstood so many people, and that's what I'm saying right now, is I've misunderstood so many people. And it's created, people must think that, oh, well, I just don't listen. Well, yeah, I listen, but, if we're using the same word in the context of a joke or teasing or messing around, and then we use that same sentence or word, or the way that same structure in our, different day to day, you know, if we use the same day to day vocabulary that we use to like really insinuate a serious thing, it's going to be misconstrued. And see, I'm using big words again because I'm trying really hard to get this through in, a way that is understood without it being confusing, because it's almost confusing to talk about. So Anyways, that's something I am working on, and more to come. God bless.